The goddess Isis is an ancient Egyptian deity many thousands of years old. Yet today there are temples of Isis all over the world, in Huddersfield and Oldham and Leigh-on-Sea, Essex, in Cameroon and Turkey and Tucson, Arizona, and my own particular favourite, in Hove. But the chief temple, the headquarters of the Fellowship of Isis, isn't to be found, as you might expect, in Cairo or Luxor, but in Ireland, better known as the spiritual home of nuns and priests and Van Morrison. So, why should this be? Well, visit Clonegall Castle near Enniscorthy and all will become reassuringly clear.
We find people go psychic almost the moment they come here. Because we're on a power centre between two rivers, the river of healing, Slaney, and the river of the Oak, the Druid River. And matriarchal centres were always at the Crow's Foot where two streams meet.
In 1966, Olivia Robertson had a revelation that God was a woman. And so, with her late brother, she founded the Fellowship of Isis. The 17th century castle walls are 6 feet thick. The cellar and dungeon house the temple in which I am to be initiated. Olivia describes the fellowship as fun and jolly. They seek to develop friendliness, compassion, happiness and psychic gifts. They also have a big dressing up box. There are 12 shrines, one for each sign of the zodiac, and 2 hairy men with swords.
Who bars our way to this sacred temple?
The guardians bar the way. Do you come of your own free will?
I do.
And in truth?
I do.
Come, you may pass.
Something in the vibrations told me that wouldn't be the last I'd see of the hairy men.
Behold the sacred well of the goddess Brigid, goddess of water. I now declare that the matralia begins. May the candidate now draw water from our sacred well around which this castle was built. It's a pre-Druid well. I ask that this holy water be blessed for its power of giving psychic vision. May the priest of Brigid invoke the goddess in our ancient Gaelic tongue.
Avania tripla Tuair Coir Doin agus Tuair Shichan Doin Gameche Godó.
Isis has no vows nor commitment to secrecy. All religions and traditions are welcome, as are children and pets.
I love this chapel. We've had many wonderful healing sessions here. I'll invoke it. I invoke the goddess Isis, daughter of Nuit, whose starry body is the galaxy arching over the earth. Now, you might say healing. Let's have something practical. The answer is yes, we do. Now, you can choose creativity, clarity, peace, success, amore, love.
I'll go for peace, I think. That seems to contain all of the others anyway.
Yes, and this is the day, what is interesting is that this is the day Concordia, which the Empress Olivia made for her husband Augustus. So, may you receive peace in hands as well. I think one can be peaceful in what you do.
Yes.
That's it. Well, now we have, I love these magnetic sands. And look, we've got a leprechaun here and everything jolly in this place.
Do you believe in leprechauns?
Of course I do. One of the few places this castle where they come indoors. Prosperity, blessing, protection and serenity. These are more down to earth.
Yeah, well, serenity's appealing, but I've already gone for peace, so I think I'll go for the amore this time.
Oh, good. Well, it's down here, isn't it? Amore, amore.
Here it is.
Oh, you spotted it, yes.
Psychic already.
Well, now, could you hold out your hands, the palms of your hands?
Palms.
These are much more basic. They get right into your bloodstream. Look, it's a lovely pink colour. Just concentrate on love and rub your hands together till it gets right into you. let's go to the high altar. We feel that we respect patriarchy. We have Christians, Jews, all sorts of people in the fellowship, but we want to emphasize the she God, the feminine, because it brings in the development of psychism and spirituality, the women's movement, and also, above all, nature, conservation. Are you prepared to face the high altar of the goddess Isis, of 10,000 names of all religions?
Yes, I am.
We will pass.
You can't see their faces, but trust me, it's them. Olivia claims a hereditary family line from ancient Egypt, and I see no point in doubting her. As she approaches 80, I think it's fair to say she has the wisdom of the ages on her side.
Are you willing to be a member of the Fellowship of Isis?
I'm delighted to be, yes.
So now let us be seated, that we may go on a magical journey. Let us shut our eyes so that we can see better. This is the land of heart's desire. And you feel very happy because you know that any time you can find yourself here. Tir na nog, land of eternal life. So now let's stand up and give thanks. Because you're going to have a druid initiation. Intellect is thought, and blessed is the word is God and the book. Vision is blessed is the apparition, the divine vision, the psychic vision, and that is much more a part of the goddess, a feminine attribute. And this new age, the millennium, Aquarian age, is very much that vibration.
For what purpose are you come here?
I've come to introduce a candidate to be initiated into the druid clan of the goddess Dana.
I've just realised that one of them has got a fox on his head.
Your heart has been stirred by forces deep within to set upon the path that explores all manifestations of life. Are you ready to walk the path of the wise?
I am, yes.
Then enter into the sacred temple of Dana.
Holy goddess Dana, you are within the dolmen, within the earth, within the leaves, within all nature. The goddess Dana will bring you into accord with all the whole company of heaven, from the gods and goddesses, seraphim, archangels, and angels. So answer me now these questions.
Okay.
What is your sole friend among trees?
The horse chestnut.
So through horse chestnut you will be able to understand the meaning of trees. What is your sole friend among animals?
Connemara pony.
Through a Connemara pony you will get to understand the joyness, the love of all animals, including lambs. So now I declare in our name that you are an initiate of the druid clan of Dana, and so say it all. So be it.
Blessed be.
Blessed be!
It was time for the fire dance in honour of the sun goddess.
I bring the blessing of fire. Anybody got any matches?
The fox was getting heavier and heavier as it got soggier and soggier, because no sooner had we started the sun dance than it began to rain. I don't know why druids have hoods.
I had a theory that women who had supernatural gifts were either put into a convent, a loony bin, or prison. And they threatened poor St. Bernadette with that, which really meant she could have no offspring. They knew it was hereditary. Psychism. Companion Druids, let us spread out the vitality and love and fire of the goddess Grania. Come. The fire of energy. Fire. May good be with all beings in the name of the sun goddess Grania. Amerche.
5 minutes later, the sun came out, and I headed for the west of Ireland. After a short break, naturally.